and the biggest vertical drop in the Rockies. Fernie provides visitors with up to 37 feet of powder on 5 impressive bowls, over 2,500 acres of skiable terrain, 5-star on-slope accommodation, and the incredible scenery of the Lizard Range will make a visit to Fernie Alpine Resort unforgettable.
Just a few minutes away from Fernie Alpine Resort is the world-renowned Island Lake Lodge cat skiing. Today we're taking a short ride up to their operation. Peeking through the old-growth cedar, we catch glimpses of the bowls and gladed terrain which Island Lake Lodge is famous for. Here you'll find the complete package of high-end dining, spa facilities, beautiful lodging, majestic views, and some of the best cat skiing in the world.
Island Lake is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, a very special silver anniversary for us. The Bear Lodge, which was right behind us, was built 25 years ago, so it's our historical lodge on the property. Since then, we have built 3 other lodges, so we have 4 lodges in total up here at Island Lake. We do pride ourselves on a pretty high-end level of service. The food is phenomenal, the lodging is spectacular, and we have the Lizard Range and the 3 bears right beside us here, which makes for some of the most spectacular deck sitting that you've ever seen. Here at Island Lake, we have 7,000 acres of private land to ski on. A maximum of 36 guests at any one time, so 3 cats with 12 people each. And so that's about as big as Whistler Blackcomb combined, but for 36 people. Quite an exclusive, special experience. A variety of terrain. I simply love the terrain here. I'm always seeing new places, always so impressed. We have big alpine bowls and chutes down to some of the best gladed tree skiing I've ever seen. As Scott Schmidt says, some of the best tree skiing in North America. One of the unique attributes here at Island Lake is we have a real special microclimate. The systems come through the Rocky Mountain Trench, up over the Lizard Range beside us, and dump an average of 12 meters of snow winter. Last winter we had 14 meters of snow, so quite a phenomenal little microclimate right in our valley here. It does get drier an hour away, so it's a pretty neat little place. We do have old growth forest because of that, so we have up to 800-year-old cedar trees, giant Douglas firs, really a coastal style ecosystem in the Rocky Mountains, which is pretty rare. One of the unique weeks we have here at Island Lake is an all-ladies trip. It's quite popular, and I gotta admit, the ladies get pretty wild. They love Island Lake. We do have a full spa, which fits into the program well. So great skiing combined with a great lodge experience, full spa, après bar, great wine library. And I guess that mix seems to be very popular with the ladies. I think a couple of the unique factors that sets Island Lake apart from some of the other operations is the level of service and dining and lodging that we have is quite extraordinary. It's pretty easy to get to. We're only 3.5 hours from Calgary, a couple hours from Kalispell, Montana, 1 hour from the Cranbrook Airport, so we're pretty easy to get to.
The Fernie Lodging Company offers premier accommodation at the base of the mountain. This week we're staying at one of the beautiful handcrafted ski-in ski-out Snow Creek cabins. And check this out, this is my favorite spot. My room comes complete with a clawfoot tub for a private soak at the end of a ski day. It's springtime here in Fernie, but if you come out to this part of the Powder Highway in the middle of winter, you're going to find conditions like this. Local skier Dylan Siggers has been making a name for himself creating movies in and around the Fernie area. He captures the best moments and the deepest snow of the winter for Fernie Alpine Resort.
Well, I was born and raised in Fernie. I grew up right here. Got into skiing when I was around 2 through my parents, and then started competing in free ski comps when I was 12. Right around the same time I started making videos with my friends and stuff, and that's kind of taken over most of what I've been doing lately, is doing videos and for the ski hill in Fernie and for resorts around BC and just for fun and with friends and sponsors and stuff like that. Basically what I do for the ski hill is anytime it snows or it's good conditions or the skiing's great, I'll go out with my friends and basically ski around with my camera and put together a video showing how fun it is to go skiing at the ski hill and how good the snow is, because it kind of happens a lot here. Videos I make are generally put up on Facebook, Vimeo, and YouTube. Vimeo and YouTube are what they're usually uploaded to, and Facebook helps share them around and people can post them around on their walls. Social media is probably one of the most important things right now as far as marketing goes, because word spreads really fast, and with the internet and everything now, basically a day on the internet is a year. And an hour is a day, and 10 minutes is, So if you can get the videos out really fast and people can see it rather than hear about it, if you can see the videos and see that the snow is good, then you're a lot more motivated to, get in your car and drive down here for the weekend. Like last year was all about, the one video that got really popular was the big snow day, the big Champagne Tuesday, where we got 100 centimeters in 24 hours, and it was unreal. And this year, probably my favorite video I've done, I called it Not a Pow Day. And it was a video of me and my 3 friends skiing around on one of the sunny days that hadn't snowed in a week. And it was one of the best days when the sun's out and just get to ski on the upper mountain on the Curry Head Wall with the polar chair and just spend the whole day skiing in the Alpine, which when it's snowing out, you don't get to do a whole lot. Even when it doesn't snow here, you can still have the most fun all year. Now that this year I've gotten the opportunity to travel around the country and ski in a lot of different places and a lot of different snow conditions and mountains. And it really, honestly, it sounds cliche, but every time I go away, I just miss Fernie. And it's as awesome as it can be to go away, it makes you really realize how awesome the place you grew up in is. And a lot of people say that about their hometown, but it's really true for me. This place is the best.
Dylan also recently documented the successful world record attempt of 542 people drinking from a shot ski at the same time. The shot ski was velcroed and zip-tied together and was over 700 feet long.
Three, two, one, shot ski.
It's a girls' afternoon and we decided to spoil ourselves 10 minutes down the road in the town of Fernie. Our first stop was the Bean Pod, Canada's only bean-to-bar company and one of only a few in the world.
We make chocolate from cocoa beans, which are those little things there, and it takes us an average of 5 days to get from a cocoa bean to a block of chocolate.
Irish couple James and Mary make chocolate the traditional way, sacrificing modern speed for old-fashioned quality and freshness. We stopped in for a little midday dessert to sample Fernie chocolate bars, artisan chocolates, and the best coffee. Although reluctant to leave this chocolate lover's paradise, our next stop was calling us. Once a school, this historical brick building is now home to the 901 Spa, where we would be spending the next few hours in blissful relaxation. Indulge yourself in the fireplace lounge, saunas, and hot pools. Facials and massages were our treatments of choice. What a perfect way to spend an afternoon celebrating ourselves. Bodies and souls rejuvenated, it was time for some laughter, wine, and the best sushi in town. Consistently voted most popular restaurant in Fernie, the always busy Yamagoya restaurant serves up the authentic Japanese experience, Fernie style. A little further down the Powder Highway, you'll find the town of Rossland and the resort of Red Mountain. One of the area's most successful free skiers is a young ripper named Dane Tudor. Dane unfortunately had a serious injury last winter that took him away from competition and filming, but it allowed us to catch up with him.
Well, it all started with the X Games Real Ski Contest this year. We were in Revelstoke, and I did a pretty big 180 off this cliff and broke a bunch of my teeth, which absolutely was terrible. And took 6 days off, went back out and went skiing, jumped the cliff, and ended up dislocating my hip because I didn't have any confidence after the tooth injury, and kind of shouldn't have been out there skiing yet. Since the injury happened, I was able to sit down and edit the video, and I love editing. I've been editing and playing with cameras since I was 10 years old probably. It's been kind of a natural progression, and it's really helped me occupy my time, and I'm also learning how to play the guitar, which is really fun. My career highlights, I would say, would be living and skiing here at Red with my friends, because that's the absolute best thing ever. But as far as my professional career has gone, I won Best Male Performance at IF3 in 2009, which was my first big award, and I was just breaking onto the scene. And then that same year I got Breakthrough Performance at Powder Awards, which was awesome, as well as nominated there for Best Male Performance, which was really cool. And have pretty much been nominated most years since for those awards. Got second at a qualifier at Dew Tour behind Bobby Brown, which was my best park result really, which was pretty cool. Unfortunately, the main didn't go so well. And winning Red Bull Cold Rush was awesome. After the year before, I got third, and so it's great to finally win it. I've been going there for like 4 years. So it was kind of like working myself up the totem pole, and that was my best victory so far. It's hard to say right now what I'm gonna do or what my plans are after I'm healed again. It's been a pretty crazy, traumatic experience. So I can't say, but I'm definitely gonna keep skiing and change my perspective a little bit to, give myself more joy out of it all, and try not to work so much and not to get too crazy, because in the end it's just skiing and we just want to have fun out there. That's what I want to do.
Fernie Alpine Resort works really hard to put on events almost every weekend like this one, Monster Energy Enemy Lines. Girls, we've had a great week traveling the Powder Highway, and we've had a wonderful girls' getaway, wouldn't you say? Yeah. I can't wait to come back next winter, and hopefully we can do it again. So that's all the time that we have. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.